to
Was Brewing Sis,
I'm Bianca.
and I'm Deanna. And Shelly's not with us today, but we are here to talk lifestyle, business, and all things in between.
Absolutely. So, welcome to a new episode. This episode is following. What was our last episode? What did we talk about?
We talked about crazy vape.
Yeah, so we did a recap of that. So we did do an episode of that about 10 months ago where we read the book and kind of discussed things in that book. But we want us to revisit that because, new things happen in life, so as
Yeah, a lot
her
of
hat says, faith.
faith is required for those things to happen. A lot has happened over the last 10 months with us, with the business. And then it was good to just circle back on some things and see what we said then, where we are now.
Yeah.
It's a good discussion.
Because we didn't even have the brick and mortar at that time that we did this last time. So it was kind of cool to look back and reflect on things.
Yeah,
so.
and recap and catch up. So today we're at the cafe at the end of the shift.
Yeah.
So we may be a little tired, but we are so pleased with the way things have gone this weekend.
Yeah, the last few weekends have been crazy.
In a good way.
Yes, it's been so busy, to the point it's like, hell. So, it's like, be careful what you ask for, because it may come true.
Yes.
So, but today, it's going to be more of a light topic show. We're going to talk more of like current events, current stuff with the cafe, and just wanted you guys to tune in and join in on some fun with us. And we might even do a latte letter.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So what's new with the cafe? We introduced sandwiches. Tell them about our sandwiches we currently have.
So we have a very lovely chicken salad croissant sandwich. The chicken salad features tricolor peppers, onions, green chilies.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
It's really delicious. So if you haven't come to the cafe, come and get your chicken salad sandwich on. We also have a turkey wrap, which features turkey and
Swiss and roasted red peppers and a little romaine. So that's really good.
You get a side of brown Dijon mustard to go along with it.
I was gonna talk about our pickle.
Oh yeah.
I like to dip my sandwich in the pickle.
A little juice and everything. So our pickle is a very special pickle that our very special supplier, Robert Gray, provides for us. Shout out to her, aka Tutu. It's called a sassy Dio pickle. So it has sweet on the front end, and then it hits you with a little heat at the back end. It's garlicky. It's all that. So
the first time I had it, I was like, "Oh, this is nice. It's sweet." And next thing I know, I was like, "Wait a minute, what's happening in my throat here?" So. But it's not the high where you're like sweating and all weird. It's kind of like, oh, this is good. So I like this.
But it's another exclusive. It's a bougie little pickle.
Yes, bougie little pickle, little sassy deal. So we also introduced the strawberry lemonade and strawberry chocolate chip cookie. I was going to have you show them our sign. Shelly did a great job with the marketing.
So yeah, we were featuring strawberries this month.
Yeah.
Strawberry lemonade and an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie with fresh strawberries added in. So
yes.
It is to live for.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we've been getting great feedback from customers on that. People are coming in like, I don't drink coffee, what do you have? And we're like, oh, we have lemonade, we have tea. And I'm like, oh, we have strawberry lemonade. They're like, strawberry lemonade. You have me a strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And they still love the Georgia peach tea. And now we offer, unsweetened tea, if that's your jam, whatever. So yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. Nifty 50, our version of the Arnold Palmer.
Oh, it's so hard to say that. Arnold Palmer.
So we remixed it to the Nifty 50.
Yeah, it's so much easier to say.
But if you want your half and half lemonade, half sweet tea, or whatever the case may be. we got that for you too.
It's good, guys. It's good. So with an expansion of the menu, and we're also on the DAC screen downstairs. The DAC screen is a big, like, digital screen that faces out to Michigan Avenue. So people have come up today like, oh, I saw you on the screen, so I came up to get XYZ, whatever it is that they saw that suits their fancy. Yeah, so people like, I want the caramel delight.
Yeah.
So.
And some people even see things that they just want to see that's not there. This girl was like, I could have swore I saw ice cream. Like, there's no ice cream.
Yeah.
There's a lot of whipped cream going on, but
yeah,
but no ice cream.
Like one of the ladies, I can't remember where she was from, but she was like, "Your drinks, they just look so good." And what is that one?
Yeah, she was looking at all. Yeah. Man, a couple customers asked like, "Is this your only location?" Dang, I was hoping you had one in Missouri. So I would say, not yet, but we're coming. This is first to me.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be a global brand. You'll be able to get cafe cocoa latte in every city, but just give us a little time.
We're working on it, y'all. We gotta, you gotta grow slow.
But if you are here in and around Chicago or passing through, make sure you come through.
835 North Michigan Avenue, or 45, depending on where you park. Michigan Avenue. We are on the 7th floor. We're across from Bath and Body Works. Garrett's Popcorn is on this floor, so you can just come up, grab your popcorn. You want something to drink, come over to see us, or don't even stop and get popcorn. Come over here and get a sandwich. We got combos, so you get your sandwich, your chips, your cookie, and then add on whatever drink of choice.
Right, and don't forget to get your sassy deal as a complimentary item.
The sassy deal. She fishing this pickle.
It's good to us.
It is good. I ain't gonna hold you. So, but it's you. So, also our 25-year high school reunion was recently, so that's new with us as well. So I'm sure we discussed this last year. We went to the Proviso East picnic, but this was our 25th anniversary since high school. I know we don't look a day over.
Right, 25. But it's been 25 years since high school. It's good to see people, you know.
Yeah.
Some people didn't make it to the 20th reunion, but they were out for the 25th.
I wasn't there for the 20th, so it was good to see people for the 25th. So, but it was also a all class. So they had a Friday night event that was strictly for
class of 98.
Right. And then the next day, it was the all alumni picnic for the whole high school. So they had classes from
like
the
1950,
the 50s on to the 99 into the 2000s. So.
And the great thing about it is a lot of families have multiple generations that went to Proviso East. A lot of us went to the same elementary school, so we caught up people that, you know, and their families, you know, families and families of generations of folks being able to celebrate and hang out.
Yeah,
you know,
so I think I said this last year, but I'm going to say it again this year. If I go with Deanna, I'm going to leave her at some point because Deanna got people in the class of 73, 88, 92. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to stay here. Like, my mom went there. She's the class of 70-something. I don't remember what year she is, so she said. But, and I had some older cousins that went, but they weren't able to attend the picnic. No. My cousin in class of 75 was with Janelle's mom.
Oh,
yeah. So, yeah, multi-generational, lots of people there. It was really cool because our shirts were super unique. They were designed by Shelly.
Of course.
So
everybody was all up on our shirts.
Yes.
So Shelly did not attend the picnic or the night before. She was actually working the cafe. But her presence was felt because the design was there. You know, she'll drop a pic.
Yeah. She did some flyers and also she did the shirt for the class of 98. We got so many compliments from the other classes. So much so. I was with Janelle and her mom over by the class of 75, and one of the guys came up and like, yeah, I've been seeing y'all shirt all day. I was like, oh, thank you. It's like, I love them shirts. He's like, but we coming for y'all ass next year. I was like, sir. He's like, we coming for y'all next year with our shirts. So I'm like, okay, like a solid competition. Right. And y'all don't have Shelly.
Right. So, but Shelly actually did some design work for the All Alumni Committee as well. So she'll have to put in a plethora of all the things.
All the things. So even though she was at the cafe, she was pretty busy with a bunch of design work and, you know.
Yes. And she's not filming with us today. I'm sure she's doing some design work and things going on. So she is always busy, like we all are. We all wear many hats, but we are all, you know, in this together.
Yes,
it was an exciting time, and you know, Proviso East is in Maywood, Illinois, so a lot of times it's a lot of negativity about Maywood and it being a crime city.
But it's positive because you know we have Doc Rivers that came out of Maywood. A lot of so Proviso East is a heralded sports school. A lot of NFL players, more NBA players. Our band was like very decorated. So we have had a great band. You know, they still have a pretty great band. I took some video of them performing. So they're trying to build the band back up. You know, a lot of places they don't put as much into the arts and music program as they used to when we were in school. But yeah,
but I'm just like, some people think of Maywood as being like a place of crime and all that, but the alumni picnics have been lovely, peaceful, nothing but love from all the different classes, no violence, nothing crazy. Just a really good time.
Where other schools are like, it was some school in Chicago, I can't remember who, was like, why we can't do it like that? They get together, and ain't no problems, and everybody come out. Like, everybody just be happy to be there. It don't be no type of like.
It's definitely about.
I don't even think I've seen an argument or an upset person. Everybody is there just having a great time.
Even people we never knew or forgot we knew. It's like, you know, nothing but hugs and love.
Yeah. It's one of those, you just walk by somebody like, hey, how you doing? Like your shirt. You look great.
And friends of Proviso East or, you know, Booth Things or whoever that's there that wasn't there, like they still feel like the energy of it all, you know.
We even have Proviso West students there. And if you're not familiar with Proviso East, Proviso West is like the other Proviso, and it's been like a fun rivalry, friendly rivalry because we're both Proviso.
But they came front. They like
the
alumni picnic. The one guy that Janelle stopped and asked him, like, what class you in? He's like, look, I went to Proviso West, but we all Proviso Township, so it's all love, like, absolutely. So we hung them up too late.
A few came in their red. Our colors are like black,
blue and white.
Blue and white. A few came in their black or red. Like, I'm here, but I'm wearing my black or red.
Whatever, it's gonna get drowned out in the sea of blue.
Blue
over here.
So it was definitely a good time. You know, everyone was just so positive and excited to see one another. So that was a great time.
Yeah, I've been on our class of '98 committee from our 20th reunion onward. So we definitely try to make sure that the class of '98 is well represented and taken care of and all that good stuff. And we hope we met everybody's needs, and we're gonna.
It was decent.
We plan to do something, you know, greater, and every time each round goes higher and higher. For our 30th,
I'm excited. I want to get suited and booted.
Yeah, for our
30th,
we have to get
glittery stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll start talking about it. Maybe we should do like a 30th a trip, and then that should be like a sneaker ball or another prom or something.
I want to do prom over again. I enjoy my prom. I'll do that again.
Maybe we'll do an adult prom for
Ooh, that'd be so much fun. We can all just
we'll start playing with ideas. So anybody watching the class of '98, start thinking about what y'all want to do for the 30th, so we can make everybody, you know.
Yeah, we want to get dressed up and be cute. So. But in that, it's been so much happening in like pop culture recently. So, like I said, today is gonna be a light episode. We wanted to get you caught up on us and just keep it light and fun and girl talk. So, What did you think? So I was watching online. Keke Palmer, I love her. She's so funny. And she went to the Usher concert. First of all, I want to go to this concert so bad. He's doing a residency in Vegas, and it is a vibe. He skates. I've never learned how to skate.
Me neither. I want to. I still want to, but I kind of feel kind of like fragile. Like if I fall, I might hurt. I might break something.
I know. I think I'm at that age. I'm like, woo.
But I feel like I want to like go get lessons with the little kids at the rink.
Yeah, when they be having a little bar.
Yeah, because I can't.
It'd be a whole vibe. Like I've seen little clips of his concert. Yeah. And they're just skating across the stage. So I really want to go see that. So I'm trying to figure out.
So first we should learn how to skate. I don't know where we're going to put the skate lessons in our schedule because, you know, time don't be on our side.
Barely sleeping these days.
I know, we work 7 days a week, so I don't know where skate lessons fall in with that, but I'm going to try to figure it out.
This one, she don't know how to go to bed at night. Leave me alone. I want to go sleep. I'm a night person. I'm not
really a morning person, so like the later it gets, the more amped I get, and she be like, "What?" Like,
she's after work. She's like, "Oh, we can go to the store. We can do it yesterday. Yesterday after work, we had to go pick up coffee. We went to the grocery store. She's like, we could just make, all of our errands and do stuff in the cafe and prep for the cafe and do all these things tonight." And I'm like, who doing this tonight?
I was like, I wish we didn't have to prep because we could go out such a nice night and
help me.
I'm like, we can just eat around downtown. It feels good outside. We're gonna hang out.
Meanwhile, I'm living. Give me to the guy.
She's like, I gotta go. Like, I need to go to bed.
I just know it's temper tantrums. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm thinking,
I'll be like,
what? No. So, long story short, prepping for the cafe, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, Deanna, I cannot. I have got to leave here. I can't be here. I threw a hissy fit earlier. Like, I want to go. I'm tired.
I was feeling like, well, as much as we can get done tonight, then we don't have to get up early in the morning.
This is all factual. And it's all for a great cause. After my hissy fit, I'll be like, okay, fine, let's just do it. Because I would prefer to sleep in later and not have to get up early to prep for the cafe.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, so, it's all fine. I didn't go to bed until after 3. No biggie.
It's the way I live my life.
I don't know how. Anyhow, this lady, we talked about her in previous podcasts, not getting any rest and, all that good stuff, but she just likes to do stuff. I like to go to bed. Anyway, so Keke Palmer was there at the Usher concert. And she was really pretty dressed. It was like see-through at the bottom, so like you could see, like, I don't know what you call that. It wasn't underwear, but it was like a bodysuit. It was like a bodysuit, and then she had like a little sheer skirt on. It was super cute. So what Usher does, he'll like find celebrities basically in the audience, and some non-celebrities too, and he'll like and the song "Here Goes My Lady" is a song that he goes and he finds like ladies in the audience and he'll like serenade them and dance with them. So he did this to Keke Palmer and she sung. He gets people to sing the song with them. I think that's super cute. Yeah. I'm like, don't pass the mic to me,
right?
I'll be like, but
silent singing.
Whisper. There goes my lady. But anyhow, so after that, her boyfriend or fiance posted like, that dress, you're a mom. And he got a lot of backlash for that. But he was so serious. Originally when I saw that, I thought he was kidding, but he was very serious. He was like, she basically, disrespectful. She represented him and their family. What do you think about that?
So I saw some of the comments, and some people felt like you're just a boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever. You're not a husband, so you don't get to say what she can and cannot wear. I guess they are not engaged. I don't think.
I'm not sure.
I don't think there's an engagement because so many people are like, sit down, boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever. So I guess some people feel like he didn't full on have the authority to talk as if he were her husband. Yeah. I don't know what their arrangement agreement is or whatever. But I mean, I think most men do have an opinion about, what their lady wears, even if it's what she wore when they first met that attracted him to her. Once you feel like you and her in a committed, locked and loaded relationship, you feel like some things are supposed to be private, or I guess. I don't think she looked like trash. No. But it was, it was what probably most men would feel like was revealing.
It was revealing from the waist down. Everything else was pretty normal for me. But here's what I think is weird about. Here's what's weird. He was on Instagram filming her. She had on some dress. I want to say it was like leopard or cheetah print. And he was like, "Oh, look what my son." They just had a baby together. Like the son had, made her body grow, and she was like twerking, and he's like videoing her butt twerking. I'm like, so
well, maybe that's the other component was that she was close with Usher, so it looks like she's like grinding on another man with the revealing dress on. He might have been in his feelings. Like, hold on. Like, maybe there's been rumors of her and Usher in the past.
I don't think there was.
But maybe he didn't like the way she was looking at Usher, or
So to me, it wasn't the dress. So that was
maybe the combination of the dress
I don't
with Usher.
She can't be the dress, sir. She was just twerking on.
Yeah, he like video. It's fine if you twerking with me, but you can't be,
I mean, I feel like it's okay for him to have his opinion, but online is not the place for it. So she has a phone, sir. I'm sure you have her phone number. Send her a text message.
Right. He didn't have to address it publicly, but he was like, you wore it publicly.
That's a conversation between the two of you. So I'm the type of person in a relationship that if unless she just mad disrespectful. Like, if we got smoke, I'm going to tell you about it. I don't have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, you won't know from my Facebook post whether or not me and my husband are beefing, ever. You're not going to know whether we happy, sad, glad, or mad. Happy, sad, glad. Based on social media. Yeah. I mean, I'm not that big of a poster. I mostly post birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that. But definitely, I'm not gonna be posting about anything I'm annoyed about.
I just think online is not the place for it. Even if you're upset and you feel right to be upset, I just don't think online is the place for it. But you see that a lot with social media. The more popular social media has become, the more people feel like, oh, let me.
Even other family members, members of my family have argued with each other on social media, and I'm like, y'all live in the same house or y'all live in the same family. Why does the argument have to be publicized? Just argue. People argue. I get it. You get upset with each other. But what happened before social media? We just used to argue in the house.
On the phone. If you don't answer your phone, I'm going to come to your house and argue.
Have a fight, a squabble, whatever.
Or tell somebody else in the family to tell you I'm mad at you. You know what I mean? I just feel like some things should be internal and don't have to be publicized for everybody, but to each his own. If that makes you feel better,
it probably makes things worse because then everybody else is putting their opinions into it, adding additional stress to the situation, and may make the other person feel forced to respond publicly, and then turn this into a bigger thing than what it had to be.
It did. So I feel like it was all over the place. It was on podcasts. We're talking about now. It was on podcasts. It was on the news. I don't know if it was on the news, but some pop culture shows.
In the news media, news social media type stuff.
It was on social media. It was on the shit. It was oh my god.
Yeah, it didn't have to become this big thing. And it could, I don't know if it's going to drive a wedge between them to the point that they split up, but it could be like the tip of the iceberg towards the downward thing,
It gets so bad. His brother is an actor. Dang, what show? Was he on Insecure? I think his brother is Dre. Is it Dre on Insecure? His brother is an actor. And people started going to his social media and talking just to him. He was like, I'm not that man. He's like, I'm in the house minding my business. Leave me alone.
What do I?
He was like, I don't have nothing to do with this guy. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
So it was hilarious. That post was hilarious, not the situation, but I don't know.
Yeah, just leave your private affairs private. Like,
right?
Post pictures of whatever, like happy times, vacation. But I mean, I guess too, some people feel like people's social media life is totally different from their real life. Like, staged and all that.
People's social media life is
different from their real life. On social media, you can have people assuming or thinking like you're just always living this luxurious life. Oh yeah, everything is rosy and great. Putting a lot of pressure on like young people to feel like they should have all these things because they see it on social media when it's a falsehood.
That is the epidemic for younger people. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the 20-somethings are currently struggling with
mental health issues,
finding their own identity, and feeling the pressure of what they need to be doing with their life because so-and-so is making all this money and they're doing this, and I see this celebrity doing this, or this person is a millionaire and they came up by doing, whatever.
For friends only or whatever.
For friends only.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's not for friends only, but all right. See what that made it come up just, interviewing people in the mall,
they went viral. But like the you don't have the odds behind one thing going viral. A lot of things went viral unintentionally.
Yeah.
So it's very much like winning a lottery or something. Like, don't think you're necessarily gonna base your life's fortune on a clip that's gonna go viral.
Yeah, yeah.
And some people, that's where they are. Like, I'm gonna go viral. Like,
I'm gonna go viral, or I'm gonna do this obscure thing to make money, which I don't knock the hustle. Like, whatever it is that you want to do it. But
pursue it. But
don't do it with the intent like, oh, I'm gonna go viral, or I'm gonna make all this money. Do it because that's what you like to do. An example is, I think his name is Keith Lee. He's like a food critic. He was just doing these little food reviews, and he has his monotone voice when he does it. I like to watch him. And they're pretty interesting, and he's made a living from it, to the point where he was like at the BET Awards, and Kevin Hart called him and asked him to come review his food. So,
yeah, and those are more like everything just happening to line up at the right space and time, and that was, what was in the atmosphere for that person.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong to aspire to be like someone else, or
nothing wrong with that at all.
However, just be a little bit realistic with the timing, what it takes. That person probably still put a lot of work and dedication and time in their craft
16 years,
before they went viral. They didn't wake up and be like, oh, I'm about to make this real and go viral. It doesn't typically work like that.
Yeah, social media it can be rough. It's a great tool for like marketing and things like that. And even sharing your life with family members, but it can also, be harmful.
Lead to some detriment.
So you definitely have to be careful with that, guys and girls. So we have a latte letter. It is, I'll just summarize it. It's an African-American woman who found herself attracted to a Caucasian male. She said the problem is that she only sees this guy for about 15 seconds every day. They have really good communication during that time, just, pleasant conversation, nothing too deep. But she was like, she wants to know how to get this man to know that she's interested. I guess they haven't gotten to the point of like flirting with one another or anything like that. She asked, she's not really bold enough to come out and ask him. And she just looks forward to those 15 seconds every day. And if she doesn't see him, it's kind of like sad. So I guess my question to you guys and you, would you shoot your shot?
Well, I wouldn't shoot my shot because I'm married.
Oh, I'm saying if you were her.
If I were her, I don't know. So, okay, prior to being married, have I ever been attracted to a guy and made the first move? I would say yes, but not in a very direct way. So if she doesn't know how to flirt and use her girlish wiles, I don't know. But I think you can still let a guy know that you're into him without saying, "Hey, I'm into you."
Yeah, but I think some guys
don't get it.
Don't get it.
Yeah,
you could be like, "Hey."
Yes, I think it does. It depends on the guy whether you feel like there's a vibe, whether he's reading the signals, or whether you got to be more upfront. But I think I don't know. Is she batting her eyes? Is she, I don't know, giving them that smile like, I'm so happy to see you,
Yeah.
Sometimes I can also say it's been mistaken. I can be friendly with somebody and smile at them and all that, and they think that I'm saying something else, So, yeah, I don't know. So I think it's a case-by-case type thing.
I'm not a shot shooter, so it's hard for me to be like, girl, shoot your shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like the old-fashionedness of it all.
Yeah, I think I'm old-fashioned. I don't know that I would like ask a guy out on a date. I probably have a time or two though, but only if I feel like there was at least some, some sort of vibe.
I don't think I've ever directly asked, but maybe a suggestion like, we should go have coffee sometime. I don't know why my shoulders move, but yeah, we should go have coffee sometime, type deal to.
Yeah, I would say just keep those interactions, cordial and casual, but see, maybe after a while, he'll express something, or, your 15 seconds will become 30 seconds, become 60 seconds. I don't know. But if in some type of way you end up having more than a 15-second encounter, you have conversation. You're like, I see you all the time. Like, what did they work together? Like, how are they having?
I don't know. I don't have all those details.
Yeah, so I think it depends on how the interactions happen to at some point be like, we should stop and talk for longer than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like that might be enough to let a guy know you're interested. You don't have to be.
It definitely could, without being forward. And I think, after having multiple of those 15-second interactions or 15-minute interactions, whatever it is, I think sometimes a guy can, if he's not oblivious, can pick up on it like, she seems interested. Let me invite her for coffee, cafe cocoa latte instead of coffee.
To have lunch,
whatever the case may be. I don't know. I feel like I look at it both ways. So, nowadays women will shoot their shot. And I feel like if you're comfortable with that, do it. I'm too awkward to be like, so.
I think you should be as direct or as indirect as you feel comfortable. But I think you could still do the subtle things.
Yeah. Like, you smell so good.
Or, be attentive.
Yeah.
Repeat something back that the person said to you. Like, okay, you remember that.
Right.
To me, I think it's still the little things. Like I said, sometimes they get totally misconstrued because I am, I'm a lean in and listener. I'm a ask a lot of questions. I'm gonna repeat something you said if it sticks out to me, like even with our customers. And I'm not flirting at all. I'm just nosy. And
I'm mad nosy. I always be like, I have follow-up questions. So X, Y, Z. I'm sure they're like, girl, mind your business.
Yeah.
But
and it's like male or female, whoever I'm talking to, if they say something that triggers a question, then I ask the question and the conversation continues.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Bianca, sometimes they tease me like, you be all up in these customers' business, but they also be telling me stuff. Like they just start talking to me, and then I'm like, well, they told me this, so I asked them that.
That's why I leave her at the register sometimes, like, cause she'll just talk and keep their mind off the fact that I'm making this drink. Like, let her just stay over there and talk. I'm
like, how y'all get all down the tree and who doing what with who? I'm like, I don't know,
Child,
people find it easy to talk to.
They did a family reunion in so-and-so this year, but last year, what? How do you know this?
Right. Like, the baby's first suit just fell out, so they got the dog, and then...
None of your business. This is none of your business. Why do you even know this?
Next week she having surgery. The carpal tunnel got to get fixed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like, how's the weather? Still hot out?
I'm brought you to Chicago. How long you been here? When you going back?
Where have you been since you been here? What? FBI?
What do you do for a living? I don't know. The questions just come up and then they just respond. So
it's hilarious. You definitely have that gift of gab. I can, depending on the situation. Like if it's something. First of all, I'm too reserved to do small talk sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I have to push myself to do that. Like I could do the, hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Oh, I like your sweater or whatever the case may be. But to find out where the family ain't gonna be this year, I'm not at that level of small talk.
And I had to really work on that and get outside of my comfort zone because believe it or not, I'm actually very introverted.
It's not a fact. It's really not a fact.
I force myself to do certain things because it's required for work. I'm a consultant. I have to talk to people. I have to draw information out to help them. So only way I can do that is by asking questions. And then my mind starts saying, how can I use their responses to help? But that wasn't a skill I always had. So it was something I had to hone and work on and be intentional about,
Even my small talk, be small. Even my small talk, it took me a while. I'd be like, okay, people like you, Janelle. Janelle would talk to a fly.
Anyone. Janelle outgoing. That's her personality. I think part of her DNA because her mom is very outgoing. But that was a chore for me. It does not come as easy for me, but I understand it's a necessary type thing,
I did it yesterday. It was a mother and daughter, and they had the American Girl doll. And I was like, son, you having a spa day? It's actually, we're getting a mani-pedi. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. She was like, the doll was getting a mani-pedi. I'm like, what? So that sparked questions, which sparked the whole conversation. So we definitely went down that path. So, it happens.
It works.
Yeah.
And you find some very interesting things about people.
Mm-hmm.
Another example was there was a guy and his daughter and they were asking us questions about being a new business. He was saying he had some business ideas. We kept talking. His daughter was laughing because he started telling me about his protein bar. And she was like, oh my God, stop. But as we continued to talk, he said, I'm an engineer. My wife's a dentist, blah, blah, blah. He called the wife, told her to come to the coffee shop. Turns out it was my kid's dentist, And next thing you know, the whole family's in the cafe. And I had never met the husband because why would we meet?
Right.
He's a civil engineer for the state, And it's like, oh yeah, you work for my kid's teeth.
Yeah.
Small world.
Small talk brings the people together. That was definitely hilarious.
Yeah, it's like 6 degrees of separation is real. You know, if had I not been keep going with the husband, we never would have got to the point to know, hey, not only is your wife a dentist, she's the dentist that has worked on my kids for the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting though. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah.
We definitely appreciate them stopping back. So,
and I'm again terrible with like making posts and stuff on social media, but I've had a few members of my church family come through recently, and I have not, even though we took pictures, I have not posted them. So please forgive me. Nicholas and Renee Powell, as well as Nicole and Alexis.
Nice shout out.
Yes. I am going to post pictures because we always like to acknowledge our friends and family that come through. When they come through, we take pictures. And your cousin came through.
Yeah, my cousin Cassie came.
Did you make a post? We're going to update our post.
Up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
We are going to update our Cafe Coco Latte post to acknowledge those who have recently come through.
Yes.
To celebrate us and to appreciate our location. So we appreciate everyone that comes through, especially those that are part of our daily lives and knew us, you know, before there was a Cafe Coco.
Yeah, so a lot of the class of '98 to circle back, we're like, oh, I'm gonna make it to your cafe. We're so proud of you guys. I can't wait to come. I love the advertisements y'all are putting out.
Y'all really doing it.
Yeah, y'all really doing it. We're so proud of you. So, you know, we are appreciative of y'all. Even though some of you haven't made it yet, we appreciate you watching our podcast too.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw your podcast. I watched it all. I'm like, all right, we didn't even know.
Right. Yeah, we out there inspiring people. They like, we inspired and whatnot.
Yes, a couple people said they want to do podcasts as well. So, you know, or want to be on our podcast. Yeah, so that part too. So.
Oh, we met some young entrepreneurs this weekend too. They call themselves the Beer Bosses. Right?
The Beer Boss, yes.
Yeah, so the Beer Boss, they're doing their thing. They got their meal grooming products. Yeah, you know, it was nice. That was another nice encounter, you know, so we meet people.
Based off small talk. So the long story short of this is small talk. Networking is good. Yeah. Always good.
Build and leverage relationships. I think I've said that the last 3 episodes now. That
it must be a thing.
About building and leveraging relationships. Yeah. So we're out here relating to the people.
Yeah. So if you haven't made it down, 835 or 45 North Michigan Avenue, Cafe Coco Latte. You can see the sign behind me. We, for the month of July, are running our special on strawberry. Strawberry is our focus, so strawberry lemonade, oatmeal chocolate chip strawberry cookies. We even have wild strawberry hot tea.
Yes.
Oh, where you find that at? Nowhere but Cafe Coco Latte. So definitely stop in, try our coffee, butter cake, brownies, hot coffee, cold coffee, whatever. Sandwiches, our sassy deal pickle. She gonna keep the lemonade made from those hands, all that good stuff. And we look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's always a blast. As always, in party, keep it brewing.
I don't know why we're doing jazz hands, but keep it brewing.
Spirit fingers.